Everyone, my name is Jayla and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because, as the title explains, I'm a Booktube newbie. So let's get into these questions. Well, truthfully, this is not my first Booktube channel. At least two YouTube channels. Well, one of them was real, one of them was like channel where I made the videos but didn't actually have a channel to upload them to. So yeah, I would do reading vlogs and I would rant, review books and stuff, and I would film those, but I never uploaded them because I didn't have a channel to upload them to. I started one in like my sophomore year of high school with my best friend, and we thought that we would actually upload to it, but after uploading like one video we realized that this was cringy and that we hated ourselves and we never wanted to do this again, at least together, because clearly here I am. But yeah, so I definitely had one in like 2015, or 2014, god, it's been a long time. I had one in like 2014 with my best friend, and then from there we didn't do any more. Like, we kind of made videos sometimes. We made a lot of videos actually, but did any of them end up on the channel though? No. So now finally I've decided I'm dedicated. I'm finally making this channel a real thing, and hopefully I'm gonna stick to it, because as of right now we are all in our houses for a very long time because we can't leave due to the coronavirus that's currently plaguing the nation and the entire world. So yeah, I think this is as good a time as any to get started and take it seriously. I really don't have an answer to this one yet. I really love reading vlogs, and I would try to do ones where it's not just me talking to the camera the whole time. So hopefully that'll be a lot of fun visual stuff. And I definitely, like, my best friend is also in love with books, so hopefully we can both kind of like do fun tags and stuff together, but since we're not allowed to really be near each other right now, I don't think that'll really work out, for at least now, but this channel has plenty of time to grow. So that's kind of some stuff that I'm looking forward to filming for you guys. I'm excited to finally like talk to a lot of people that I watch, hopefully connect with them and just like make some more internet friends. I'm also hoping that this will help me build up my confidence and help me become a better speaker, because I tend to ramble, if you haven't already noticed from this video, or I tend to talk too fast or just like stutter over my words. So I'm hoping that this will help me become more comfortable hearing my own voice, because a lot of the time I talk so fast because I'm ready to stop hearing myself talk, which is probably the opposite of what the YouTube channel following me would be for, but you know, it's self-improvement. It's just something that I've always done. I've been reading since I was old enough to be able to. I don't have any tragic past or anything that books allowed me to escape from or anything like that. It was just like, it's just something that my parents encouraged me to do, and I kept doing it after the whole like, oh, you need to make sure you get your like hour of reading in every night kind of thing that you had in like kindergarten and grade school. So it's just something that I've like really enjoyed, and I love collecting books and talking about books, and I don't know, it's just it's like one of my closest friends. I don't really know the answer. Like, I read a lot of stuff as a kid, like Magic Tree House and Junie B. Jones, Amelia Bedelia. I would say that that part of my life is different from what I currently read now. Obviously, I'm not still reading like Amelia Bedelia. Not that there's anything wrong with Amelia Bedelia, because she was my girl, she was hilarious. But obviously that's not what most of my shelf is containing. I would say I've always been reading, and I've read things like Magic Tree House, all that stuff. But if I want to pinpoint a time where I got really, really into a series, it would be The Hunger Games. But I'm ashamed to admit that I actually watched the Hunger Games movie first before reading the book, and like, I didn't even really care or know about those books until after we were taken on a field trip as a class to go see it. So after seeing that movie, I got really, really into the book. I really wanted to read it. I binged through all of the series and then ended up hating the first movie. Like, I loved the first movie before reading the book, and then after I'd read the book I was like not into it anymore, and I was like, this is actually terrible and I can't believe I ever liked this. There's like literally a poster right there that my best friend made me in high school when I saw this movie in middle school, mind you, or yeah, middle school. And it's just all these different quotes and like pictures of the characters and stuff, and it's just really cool, and I love that she got that for me, or made that for me, not even got. So The Hunger Games, to answer that question very, very windedly and It's just one of my favorite series. Like, it's just so good, and it continues to be good every time I reread it. I'm like learning a lot about Booktube, and I just want to know really how to produce fun, interesting content, because people like, he used to be the Insane Reader, but now he just goes by Caleb Joseph. I love his videos. I love that he was candid and he had fun and he was experimental, and I would just love to like ask him, like, how do you come up with your ideas? Like, how do you think I'm gonna have a book funeral, or I'm gonna marry my books? What a creative concept, you know? But yeah, that's something that I would ask, like, just how do you stay interested in the content that you're making? How do you not get bored or lose motivation? So I think that would be a really interesting one to ask. I'm not obsessed with becoming like the most viewed person on Booktube or whatever. That's not my goal. I might not even want anyone to see this video, and hopefully don't chicken out and private it. But I don't know. I think it's really hard for smaller booktubers to really network and make a name for themselves or get the opportunities that others have, and I'm hoping that I can kind of overcome that, especially in what I'm currently trying to like achieve in my career. I want to work in publishing, so I really hope that this will be a good avenue. Another thing would probably be, like I said, finding creative ideas and making sure that I'm not like being bored with the content I'm making. But yeah, I'm not too worried about challenges. This is literally just sitting in front of a camera and being yourself, and hopefully I can manage to do that. I kind of already discussed earlier, but like, yeah, as long as I could be able to read, I don't know. Like, I've been reading for a very long time, and I'm 21 years old now, so I think I'll say, like, I don't know, when do people normally learn how to read? I'm just gonna say since the age of 1. That's probably giving myself too much credit. Okay, like 2 or 3. I've loved reading for as long as I've been reading, so like my entire life. I started reading at the beginning of time. In my room, I actually just rearranged everything, so I have a nook for my reading now, which is cool, which I'll show you in another time because I don't want to have to set up the camera again. I mostly read in my bed. I was in school for the last 3.5 years, so in college I didn't really have that many places to read, so mostly just stayed in my room and read on my bed, and it's just where I'm most comfortable. Like, reading on your bed is great because you can lay down, you can sit up, you can hang off of it, like, you have so many options. Sometimes I'll go outside, but usually outside means bugs, so. And for this one, for the longest time, I actually didn't know what my favorite genre was, and I won't not read any other genre just because, like, it's not my favorite. I have very many different kinds. We over here have contemporaries, and then on top we have more fantasy, and then way over there we have more of my science fiction, which is actually my favorite genre. So I would say science fiction stuff I'm really getting into as I get older, and then my second favorite would be like fantasy, but I really read everything, and I wouldn't knock something if someone recommended it to me and it wasn't the like thing that I read the most of. So yeah, I love that, and I hope to talk more about that on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. I hope that I can see you soon in another video, or if I don't, it's because I chickened out and thought I looked stupid. So leave a comment below saying, you don't look stupid, you're doing okay, and I will be very grateful to you. You have a great day.